Hey guys,
I'm Will.
And I'm Jen, and we're future full-time RVers about to head out on a trip around the U.S. In just a month or two, and we're going to take you with us for the journey. So today, what we're basically talking about is why we decided to full-time RV and why we wanted to start a YouTube too.
Cool. So, about a year ago, I had a job offer at a place in South Carolina. We were all excited. It was a good job and everything. And, we were kind of ready. We weren't quite engaged yet, but it was definitely in the talks. And, we were kind of ready to take that next step in our life. So, we were with Jen's parents and doing some traveling in South Carolina. So we decided to stop in the area that I was going to be working, and it was actually a little disappointing. And so we kind of came back and we're like, well, what are we going to do now? Because we had been talking about it so long.
We really had this desire to travel or do something. I've lived in the same place in Maryland my whole life. He's lived there since he was in 12. We've grown up there, we've lived there. So we just really had this desire to go explore, do something different. Not to say we're not going to come back and live in Maryland, but we just we had this desire to go do something.
For a little bit at least. We kind of came back and we were like, well, we'd be good to travel and decide where we want to go and everything, but traveling's expensive. So we came up with the idea of traveling around in a motorhome and taking some time. And
the first thing we looked at was because I didn't even know about full-time RVing and everything, and I think I saw something on Facebook or Instagram where somebody did a schoolie, which is where you get an old school bus and you renovate the inside, and that is what kind of piqued my interest at first, because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, because then you can you basically have your home on wheels. You're not flying and staying in hotels, you can go at your own pace. Yep. And then as we started looking into it, I'm like, it's not going to cost all this money to travel around. I mean, what you're paying for campground fees and paying, we financed our RV, so we have that payment. But when you're looking at it, you're like, this is comparable to paying rent and living stationary. So we figured out it was definitely possible, and that's when we started.
And then we're getting to enjoy our life more, and seeing something new, and
yep.
So it's definitely a good idea.
I think it's important. What we've learned, and me personally, is to just be kind of flexible with things. I'm one where I like things really planned out, everything kind of in a line, know exactly what you're doing in 6 months. And honestly, it's we have a general plan of where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do and everything, but we're also going in with the mindset of okay, well, if we start and we don't like moving around constantly, then we'll adapt and we'll change things. But
and we've already learned, already learned that so far, and probably a couple weeks we'll be, launching a video about our biggest mistake. So it was a huge learning thing, and
yep.
Certainly wasn't at all what we were expecting.
We're just going with the flow, and we're not thinking so far in advance. We have an idea of what we want to do, but we're also open to that not happening. We're not going to force ourselves to do something if we start doing it and we don't like it. We're just gonna, but again, you won't know until you go out and start doing it. So that's kind of our plan. Basically, our goal is for this channel is we want to document our trip. We want you guys to see all the cool things we're going to see, but we also want to be real with you guys. We want you to not get the sugar-coated version of full-time RVing. There's going to be ups and downs. There's things already that we've done that we were why did we do this, and it's affecting us big time. But at the same time, it's we can't be that hard on ourselves, because you learn by doing, and I'd much rather us be making the mistakes that we've made, but we're still taking steps forward and doing something so amazing, rather than just kind of settling for a life of never taking risks and doing things out of the box. That's our goal for the channel. We're really excited to take off on our trip soon, and we just want you guys to really get the true side of our full-time RVing experience. So we're gonna always try to be straight up with you guys and tell you our real experience with stuff, and also show you the great things that we're gonna see. We helped Matt move down here, and we just like, you know, we're hard workers, but we also we like having that flexibility, and that's a big part of the RV trip too, is just being in control of our own lives. But that's, you know, we just wanted to give you guys a background on us. Now also, if you guys have things that you want to see, things that you want to know about, put that down in the comments below. You know, we have like a list of video ideas and stuff that we're gonna be trying to put out, especially before we get going on our trip, and we have like a lot of like, you know, travel vlogs to show you guys. But you know, if there's stuff that you want to know and questions you have, we also, you know, have a background in the RV industry. We've been selling we work at an RV dealership right now at Leo's that Matt used to work at, and you know, we've been selling RVs for a while. We kind of like are deep in the RV industry. So if you guys have questions about buying an RV, full-timing in an RV, obviously we're not experts on that yet, but you know, we're here to help you guys. If there's anything you want to know about us, things that you want us to show you, put that down in the comments below, and then we'll try to work that video into our schedule. So that's it, guys. That's kind of what the channel is going to be about. We're so excited that you're following along. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to follow along our adventures and learn more about us full-time RVing, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to come out with videos now once a week. So definitely follow along, and we can't wait to take you guys with us as we travel around the country in our fifth wheel.